Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at this point in time. I wanted to come on and give some insight on how I'm feeling this evening and maybe find out what it is the collective really needs to hear, maybe we need to know, be reminded of. Got our first one here already. A storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. It looks like she ran out in a hurry without any shoes on and stepping in puddles. It's raining, or did rain. Looks like the storm's passed, yep. She's still holding her crown, holding it on tight there. Running. Oh, what number do I see on there? Oh, a 44. What? I've been seeing numbers today. Earlier I saw 9999, 4 nines. Ending and beginning. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt. Now you find yourself utterly exhausted from trying to survive it all. Rest assured, the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much-needed sun. Like the clouds, you should also let go of the past and present pain in order to make room for something better. Well, here's our sign we need to, prepare for something better and let go of the past. Can't move on into the future without giving up that crazy past. Give it up. Shoo, forget about that. Forget about it. Yeah, forgive those that have hurt you, and you can forgive those people from afar. They don't need to know that you forgave them. Just forgive them and move on. You might have to imagine their inner child with your inner child. How you were brought up and all the tragedy and chaos and things that you went through. Is it possible that maybe they had their own tragedy and trauma that they too encountered and had to endure? We're just here in energy, and we are only made up of the experiences we've had in this lifetime and others previous lifetimes, if you believe in that. I do believe in that. Do believe in that. Comes another one out here. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Yeah, after this storm, the storm that you had to endure, a garden, something lovely will grow from this. I believe you have already started growing from this. For sure. This lady has a locket of some sort around her neck. And that reminds me of a locket that I saw just this past week. I was volunteering at a inner city school, and one of the children, she was, I believe she was only 7 or 8. Doesn't matter actually how old she is. She had a container around her neck, a locket that held ashes of a loved one in it, around her neck. And wanted to be able to show that to me. And I just felt so touched that she's able to wear that around her neck in remembrance, and her only being such a young age. think it's good that kids experience death in a good way. I know in a good way, like death is never really a good thing, but we have to learn that people are in our lives for a reason. Sometimes it is to teach us a lesson, something that we might need in our future. So I kind of got off on a tangent there. Garden, something lovely is going to grow from this. Of course, something is definitely going to grow from this. I feel like maybe you have come from a place where you didn't think anything could grow, where everything felt dead. You may have felt dead inside because you are a giver and you give, and people that are givers get taken advantage of a lot, real easy. So we need to put up our healthy barriers and boundaries and keep those sad, mean energies out. We don't need those energies in our energy. Just brings us down. Back to our garden. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. We are growing. We're growing more, bigger and better every day. Ready or not, it is time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel the most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. I love that. Focusing on yourself. Because if you don't love yourself and who you are, how can anyone else love you? They can't. They can't fully love you for who you are, your talents, your being, your true self. If you're not true to yourself, how can other people take you truthful? Grow. Take time to grow. So let's see. We've pulled a couple believe in your own magic cards. Let's follow up with some what's the vibe out there? What does the collective need to hear? Want to hear? It's not always what we want to hear, it's what we need to hear. Sometimes it's just confirmation on what we already know. Most of the time that is exactly what it is. Oh, here we go. Our first one popped out. Feel trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. These people have done things that you cannot forgive. What did I just say about forgiving? You have to be able to forgive to move on. And so you don't feel trapped or stuck, where you feel like you have no options. This lady's in a washer dryer or something. I'm not sure. She's definitely trapped. Maybe she's trapped in her own thoughts because these people have put these thoughts in her mind that she isn't worth it, that she can't do things. He, she, whatever resonates with you. I don't read for men or women here. My spirits guide me to read the cards the way I read them. And if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, then just disregard what doesn't resonate with you. Puzzled, which direction? Confused, perplexed, conflicted. Maybe you're getting conflicted stories. Maybe you haven't slowed down. That's something we need to help grow. The grow card. We're puzzled here. Perplexed. Maybe they're perplexed because you have chose to Give yourself a little bit more time to grow. Right out of that storm, that hurricane that we came through, we're growing. We're no longer stuck. And we are giving forgiveness. And that is what's getting us unstuck. People are now puzzled. They're puzzled and confused because we are growing at a crazy rate. We are growing at a crazy rate at this point. Yep. When we do that inner healing of the traumas that we've been through. Wow. Longing, missing you. Let's talk. Reunion. They're wanting a reunion. They're missing you. The old you. But the old you is gone. You've let go of that old you. And the celebrating of every day. Why are we celebrating every day? Well, we're celebrating in ways that are different than we were celebrating them before. Maybe we've given up some habits that were controlling us and keeping us in our bad habits. But now we've changed and we've grown in this garden. Something lovely will grow from this, of course, because you've put that into yourself and you're growing. You're growing every day to become unstuck. And like I said, they're confused and now someone is missing you. They want the old you back. But it wasn't you to begin with. This was the you that they created by being with you constantly and not letting you breathe and be one of your own. But you're moving on now. I do believe that you are growing. We've grown a lot this year already. Coming to the end of this year and the last quarter of the year. We set some goals at the beginning of the year, and I believe this year, instead of setting goals, I'm going to start setting daily intentions. Hence, moving with intentions. That was my thought for my channel in my growing process here. So, yeah, that's where we're going with this. So I'm going to pull an angel card here. It's already flipped out on me here as I was yakking. Do the work. And yeah, I'm going to need my handy dandy bifocal glasses or whatever here so I can read. Showing my age here in my eyeballs. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like the lush flower garden. There's our garden again. We're growing. And like I said just before this, moving with intentions. It's not enough to just dream or pray. You have to actually move with intentions to put forth the value in every step. Not just taking this step, but putting value in each step that you take towards your dreams. I mean, not just dreaming, but moving with intentions in your life. Are you focused on being the best you that you can be? I'm going to show you this card. It's very, very tiny at the bottom, as you can see. I don't know if you can read that at all, but you're doing the work. You're doing the inner work, and you're growing. You're growing that inner garden to move you forward, to be a better citizen to your community, to yourself, to your family, to your tribe, to your soul team, tribe. Yeah. So I hope this has guided you a little bit today and brought you some positive thinking to move with intentions going forward. Please share kindness out there And share love, be kind, and be true to yourself. Until next time, be safe, and I love you, friends. Bye-bye.